And now, fight fans, it's time to meet the fighters for our upcoming contest. Making his way to the blue corner, Ari Fernandez.
We talk about nice guys. Ari Fernandez sticks out. I reached out to him for comment, and we ended up having a 2-hour conversation about life. A guy that's humble, he's down to earth, but also loves to put on a show. And he had mentioned the same thing that Julio had mentioned to me when I reached out to him, is that they want to put on a show for the amateur fight scene from Puerto Rico. Both these guys have a ton of pride in their nation, and they just want to put on a good show for the fans and show that, hey, Puerto Ricans are great fighters.
And his opponent making his way to the red corner, Julio
Segarra. One of them joining those ranks, Julio Segarra, making his way to the stage here tonight. Out of Rigoro Gym, Segarra, the 5'9" southpaw, born and raised in the Bronx. He's comfortable from either stance. We last saw him on our card, a 113 card for K-Series at the Warriors Cup. He fought on the 24th of March last year. His last fight here was an absolute war, a fight of the night candidate. And he is always looking to prove that he is one of the most entertaining fighters in New York. He is dedicating this fight to his late friend Tatiana, who sadly passed too early. And he is proud to be joined here tonight by his niece and nephew in the crowd for the first time watching their uncle as he attempts to bring home this victory at K-Series and improve his record to 6-3.
Let's get ready for prime time.
And now, fight fans, our upcoming contest scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 145 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Thornton Martial Arts, Ari Fernandez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, representing Rigoro Gym, Julio Segarra. And the man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Marcel Varela.
And you know what? It's very rare that we get two unbelievable humans who are also unbelievable fighters and who are also set to put an unbelievable show on for the fans here tonight. A lot of mutual love between these two guys, and what I'm sure will make for a great product. Here we go. 3 2-minute rounds at 145 pounds.
Liam Tarrant and Jacob Koopman joining you here at K-Series. Segarra fighting out of the red corner, Fernandez out of the blue.
Nice body kick off the bat by Fernandez.
Fernandez out of Thornton Martial Arts in Connecticut. Ooh,
he mentioned that he wants to stay at range with Segarra. He said, I usually like to bang, but I know what I'm in there with in Segarra. I'm not trying to play that game with him here, but Segarra successfully applying a lot of pressure and maybe goading him into that type of fight.
Nice wind up and a kick lands for Segarra. Segarra, nice uppercut to a left hand.
And one thing I'll note about Segarra in everything that I've seen is the amount of improvement, right? His boxing has become so much more slick. I see it in the training room, but I also see it in the recent tape that I've watched. His shot selection, his technicality, I mean, you pair that with his exciting style, you have such a complete fighter.
Kick just misses for Segarra. Fernandez with a nice couple shots of his own there.
Fernandez just getting a little bit wild there, winging shots.
Oh, nice uppercut to an overhand right. Segarra lands. Wow, he puts Fernandez down.
Oh, and Fernandez voicing his his respect for the shot. Seemed like a slip there.
Fernandez seems more surprised than anybody.
All right, man.
Touch of the gloves, and they get back to the action here.
Big moment there for Segarra.
Segarra throws an uppercut that misses and almost hits the ceiling.
And Segarra, I mean, another thing that jumps off the page is his power. His power tonight looks to be...
Oh! The head kick lands! The left head kick lands. Oh! Fernandez is...
Visibly, it doesn't look like he knows where he is.
That landed out of nowhere. Segarra doing an excellent job mixing up those punches and kicks.
Oh, my goodness.
That will be the end of the first. The first.
Liam.
The first.
Liam.
The first.
I don't know what I'm watching right now. Oh, my God.
Insane. Wow, Segarra, so impressive putting those punches and kicks together.
My goodness.
Mixing it up. First, he got it done with the punches, and then he got his second knockdown with that left head kick that landed so flush and perfectly.
My goodness. And I mean, I feel like any guy, any fan, anyone that's watched Julio Segarra knows that you're in for, at the very least, a war. But tonight, the performance that he's putting on right now
Unbelievable.
is unlike anything that I've personally seen from him. I mean, it's clear he's dialed into another level.
Unbelievable.
I've said that about most of the athletes, but man, crazy. And Fernandez too. I wish we did have replay. We don't have replays tonight. But if you saw, Fernandez dropped, and immediately you could see he didn't know. It seemed like either he didn't know where he was or he didn't know what happened. A look of confusion on his face, but looks like he's back and ready to go.
Here we go. Second 3-minute round start. 2-minute round starting here. Second of 3 2-minute rounds. Nice jab from Fernandez. Oh, nice body shot.
And Fernandez starting to maybe find his rhythm here. And I think Fernandez is at his best when he's having fun, but he's got to be careful.
That was an accidental. It was like a spinning backwards, but it seemed like his forearm might have landed some. Segarra was saying, whatever, just keep going, keep going. But the referee, Marcel Varela, having to issue a warning there.
And man, both these guys are dogs, right? They're not worried about what they're throwing or what they get hit with. They're worried about putting on a showcase and a war. That's a very nice low kick there by Fernandez.
Nicely timed.
Oh, Segarra waxing the body, going upstairs. Has Fernandez on the ropes here. And man, yeah, I mean, both guys are looking solid, but Segarra is just, oh my goodness.
It seemed like Segarra's knees made a real effect there, and then that teeth just hit that same spot once again. Fernandez is down.
Is Fernandez going to be able to answer the count?
Now that is 3 knockdowns in the fight so far against Fernandez. Now if Fernandez gets another knockdown, there's a 4 knockdown rule in effect. The fight will be called. He's 1 knockdown away from this fight getting called.
And Fernandez is badly compromised right now. He needs to focus on just surviving. He's throwing back, landing good shots, but Segarra knows he's hurt to the body.
Segarra very calm, cool, and calculated in there, picking his shots very carefully.
And Fernandez is too. It's just, you know, it's the power of Segarra has made such a big difference. Oh, and that's the fight! Julio Primetime Segarra with a dominant showcase on the biggest stage at K-Series, and I'll get the chance to talk to him briefly.
Julio Segarra doing a fantastic job closing the show there. Referee Marcel Varela having seen enough towards the end of that.
Let's have a round of applause for these two great fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Marcel Varela has called a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 53 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by way of TKO, Julio Segarra.
I'm here with your winner, Julio Primetime Segarra. Julio, you just put on an incredible performance, but I know you got some people watching here that you wanted to give a shout out to.
Guys, real quick. First off, I want to just say thank you to Ricky, Gooch, and everybody else behind the scenes putting everything together. I want to thank all the fighters for coming through tonight, making weight. It's not easy what we do. I want to thank all the fucking fans, man. Thank you guys for coming out. And lastly, because I don't want to take too long, listen, I just want to give a dedication. I lost a friend of mine in October, somebody very important to me, you know, and it's constantly on my mind. And I don't know, I'm going to say it, but my opponent lost somebody as well coming into this fight. And we just want to also just, you know, say to everybody coming into the new year without a loved one, listen, they may not be with you in person, but they're always going to be with you in your heart, all right? I love everybody. I wish everybody nothing but success, blessings, happiness, prosperity. Have a wonderful night. Let's get fucking lit and enjoy some fights. Woo!
Your winner, Julio Primetime Segarra.